Hi, this is Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a dump and go cobbler recipe, and this is for Crocktober. There will be a giveaway on November 2nd on Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen. This is also being hosted by Kettle Kitchen, and hang out and see what I'm going to make for today. Okay, so we're going to be making a dump and go dessert. So we're going to be making an apple cherry cobbler. Now I usually do this as 2 cans of apple and 1 can of cherry, but I happen to have the opposite, so I'm going to try it the opposite way, 2 cherry and 1 apple, but I do usually do it the opposite way. I've never done this in a crock pot, but I believe it'll work just fine. So I'm going to dump this in here. I have it on low, and this is going to cook all day until hubby gets home from work. Alright, so there's 1 can of cherry. Here's the other can of cherry. And they're 2 totally different brands. So it should be a pretty good mix there. This will be nice and hot when hubby gets home from work. I'm going to make a topping for this as well. Now on the apple, I'm going to actually take this out of the can and chop the pieces a little bit smaller, about in half on each one. That way you'll get a bite of cherry and apple all together. So I'm going to stop the camera and do that really quick. Okay, I got the apples chopped up into smaller pieces. I'm going to go ahead and dump that into the crock pot. I think I am going to go ahead and grab another can of apples at the store. So I'll come back after that and add it. I'm going to add half a cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. It's going to be just like a nice flat tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay, and now I'm going to stir this, and then I'll come back and make the topping. So far we have 2 cans of cherries, 1 can of apples, but I'm going to go ahead back to the store and get another can of apples. That way it'll be 2 apple and 2 cherry. Half a cup of brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. All right, I'm going to put this spoon somewhere where I can use it again. And I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do with the topping. Okay, next for the apple cherry cobbler, I took 1 yellow cake mix and 1 cup of oats, and like oatmeal, plain oatmeal, and I mixed the 2 together in this bowl, and then I'm just going to use this as the topping, but there'll be more things I'm going to add. I'm just going to make a nice layer on top. Till all the fruit is covered. Now I have had this left over to where I use it again another time if I don't need it all. I think I'll just put the lid on top of the bowl and make sure I got everything covered here. Okay, so that's the topping. Okay, and I'm going to spoon on about 2 tablespoons worth of brown sugar. Just going to kind of spread that out a little bit, just to put a little bit of sweetness in the topping. I'm actually going to do 3 because I need a little bit over on this side. There we go. Okay, and what makes the topping a topping is that you put butter on top of it, and that turns the cake mix and oatmeal and brown sugar into the crust, and this kind of cooks on top of it. So I've just cut it into little squares. I'm just going to spread this out throughout the crock pot here. Put a couple in the middle, and then we're going to let that melt. So that is pretty much it. This is a dump and go apple cherry cobbler. So I hope you'll give this a try. Please check out the playlist for Crocktober in the description box of this video. Okay, there will be a giveaway on November 2nd on Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen, and this collaboration is being hosted by Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen and Kettle Kitchen. Thank you guys for inviting me to this collaboration. Check out the playlist below for all the awesome crockpot recipes. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind. Bye, everybody.